Watch here on the left side. You good, Cody? I'm ready to quit. Let me go home. I'm serious too. You want me or not? I'm straight on you. I swear I will do that. Minute 30 in. Vaughn leading away 16-5 flat. Ridley 14-5-03. Jagger 14-5-03. Jackson 13-5-12. Then we got Milo 12-5-20. Bain 11-5-08. Case 11-5-21. What? Two in, three to go. Still Vaughn on a 16-5-16. Ridley 14-5-05. Jagger 13-5 flat. Chris 12-5-03. Jackson 12-5-08. Milo 12-5-16. Bain 11-5-08. Kaysen 10-5-04. After this race, do you have to do anything? After this race, do you have to do anything? A what? Okay. 'Watch left side. Watch the left side here. Three in, two to go. Ridley to the top spot. 15-5-19. Vaughn 15-5-21. Separated by 9 tenths of a second. Battle for the top spot. Jagger in the 3 spot. 14-5-13. Milo 12-5-01. Chris 12-5-09. Jackson 11-5-26. Bain 10-5-08. Kaysen 10-5-14. Watch the back triple. That is all clear. A minute 30 left to go. Watch the back triple. That is all clear.
One minute left.
1 minute left to go. Vaughn leading away now. 15-5-15. Ridley 15-5-19. Jagger 14-5-15. Chris 12-5-07. Milo 12-5-12. Bain 11-5-25. Jackson 10-5 flat. Kaysen 10-5-13. Watch here on the left side. $20 up to go. Ridley back to the top spot. 15-5-13. Vaughn 15-5-14. 1 second separating these two. Battle for the top spot. Trouble's there for Vaughn in the center off camber. Ridley through the center off camber now. Here they both come down the front straightaway. Ridley now leading the way. 15-5-15. Vaughn 15-5-15. 800s at the gap. Time's gonna expire. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Keep them going, guys. Keep them going. Keep them going. Watch back triple. Vaughn, you're done. Oh, that was trouble there for Ridley on the tabletop.
Jagger Vance done.
Jagger, you're done.
Chris Brown done.
Ridley, you're done. Chris, you're
Ridley
done.
Duncan done.
Kaysen, you're done.
Gross done.
That is a race. Vaughn going to take it.
Jason
15-5-13. Ridley 15-5-22. Jagger 14-5-15. Chris 12-5-11. Bain 11-5-19. Jackson 10-5-06. Kaysen 10-5-07. Up now, race 2. First heat of 21.5 two-wheel drive buggy. You get drivers from the last one right back out here to Marshall. Race 3. Make sure you guys are making your way through tech.
2 minutes to the start of the race.
All right, you guys may roll them off. Start getting some laps in here. We need drivers from the last one right back out here to Marshall. Looks like we basically got every spot covered here.
One minute to the start of the race.
All right, let's go ahead and start shutting them down. Get them all lined up on the front stretch. All right, get where you guys need to be. Separate yourselves out on the tone. One minute in. We got Tim leading away, 18.508. Steve, 17.511. Curtis, 16.503. Chris Anderson, 16.507. Donnie, 14.505. Marvin, 14.514. Time to beat so far. Sam from round number one, 16.504. Watch here on the left side. Clear. Minute 45 in. It's Tim on 18.509. Steve, 18 or 17.509. Curtis, 16.513. Chris Anderson, 15.505. Donnie, 15.517. Marvin, 13.503. 2 in, 3 to go. .230 in, 2:30 to go, halfway. Tim on 18.512. Steve, 17.505. Curtis, 16.517. Donnie, 15.506. Chris Anderson, 15.508. 7:10 separating those two. Battle for fourth and fifth. Marvin in the sixth spot, 13.510. Minute 45 left to go. 30 seconds left to go. Tim on 18.5.15. Steve 17.5.07. Donnie 16.5.17. Curtis 16.5.17. 2/10 is the gap between those two. Battle for third and fourth. Donnie across the line. 19.5. Here comes Curtis across the line here. Long lap there for him now. 4.7 back from Donnie.
One minute left.
This one does it. 30 seconds left to go. Five seconds left. Oh. Time's an expire. Keep him going. Keep him going. Keep going, Marvin. Keep going.
Donnie Schroeder
Donnie, you're done. Tim, you're done.
done.
Curtis, you're done.
Curtis
I got
done.
Steve, Chris, and Marvin to finish. There's Chris.
Done.
Here comes Steve.
Steve Spears done.
I see Marvin jumping onto the right side. Hold on, guys. Got one to finish still. That is a race. Tim going to take it 17.508. Steve 17.518. Donnie 15.503. Curtis 15.506. Chris 14.508. Marvin 13.525. Up now, race 3. Our second heat is 21.5 two-wheel drive buggy. Get drivers from the last one right back out here to Marshall.
Two minutes to the start of the race.
Get drivers from the last one right back out here to Marshall. You guys may roll them off. Thank you. Is the grip better? Okay. That's all that matters.
1 minute to the start of the race.
All right. Let's go and start shutting them down, getting them all lined up here on the front stretch. All right. Get where you guys need to be. Separate yourselves out on the tone. 1 minute in, we got Robert Summers leading away, 18-5-14. Derek, 17-5-05. Chris Camara, 17-5-06. 2/10 back from Derek. Bruce in the 4 spot, 16-5-09. Chris, or Lee now moving up to the 5 spot, 14-5-13. Chris, 14-5-15 now. Derek moving up to the top spot here, 17-5-03. Robert, 17-5-05. 5/10 back, battle for the top spot. Minute 30 in, 3:30 to go. Watch the straightaway. Clear. .230 in, 2:30 to go, halfway. Robert Summers leading away now, 18-5-14. Derek, 17-5-10. Chris Camara, 17-5-14. Bruce, 17-5-18. 1.5 back from Chris Camara. Lee in the 5 spot, 14-5-21. Chris, 13-5-08. Three and 2 to go. Minute 30 left. It's Robert still on a 17-5-02. He has hot lap race of a 16-5. Derek in the 2 spot, 17-5-13. Chris Camara, 17-5-16. Bruce, 17-5-17. 7/10 back from Chris Camara. Chris Camara, 1.8 back from Derek. $16.4 last time by from Robert. Hot lap the race, backing up with a 16.6 there. Robert now on an 18-5-16.
1 minute left.
You're getting taken out. Again, bro, I don't care. Nope. 30 seconds left to go. Both y'all getting taken out. I don't care. We hit Dylan's fan. I know he did it. I know he did it. Huh? No. Get away. Dude, you not see what's in his mouth? I hate this kid so much. 5 seconds left. Time doesn't expire. Keep him going. Keep him going.
Chris Camara.
Chris Camara, you're done. Bruce, keep going. Keep going. Bruce, keep going.
Derek Lewis done.
Derek, you're done.
Robert Summers.
Robert, you're done. Lee, you're done.
Rod Cockman done.
I got Chris to finish. That is a race. Robert gonna take it. 18-5-14. Derek, 17-5-13. Bruce, 17-5-17. Chris Camara, 16-5-02. Lee, 14-5-15. Chris, 14-5-18. Up now, race 4, 21-5, 2 dry buggy, heat 3. Get drivers from the last one right back out here to Marshall. Race 5. Make sure you guys are making your way through tech. That's our first heat of 17-5, 2 dry buggy. Make sure you're making your way through tech.
2 minutes to the start of the race.
Get all the gyros from the last one right back out here to Marshall. You guys may go ahead and start roll them off. Get them all checked in. Get one volunteer for Bruce. One volunteer
1
for
minute to the
Bruce.
start of the race.
All right, no more laps. Get them all lined up on the front. No more laps. Give you guys need to be separate yourselves out on the tone. A minute 10 in. Brad McGuire leading away. 18-5, 14, 17-3. They're hot lap of the race. Sam coming across the line in the 2 spot. 17-509. Todd 15-504. Arlen 15-505. Zach 15-508. All separated by 0.5 of a second. Battle for third, fourth, and fifth. A minute 30 in. 3:30 to go. .230 in, 2:30 to go, halfway. Brad leading away 17-5 flat. Sam 17-5-10. Arlen 16-5-11. Zach 16-5-12. 2/10 is the gap between those two. Battle for third and fourth. Todd on the 5 spot 15-5-10. Minute 20 left to go. Brad leading away 17.506. Sam 17.508. 9/10 is the gap between those two. Battle for the top spot. Time to beat Robert 18.514. Robert looks like time to hang on so far. Here they come down the front straightaway. That's Brad and Sam right there together on the track. Sam to the top spot in timing and scoring. 17.507. Brad 17.508. 5/10 is gap. 55 seconds left to go. We got Zach in the 3 spot, 16.506. Arlen, 15.501. Todd, 15.511. Troubles for Brad coming onto the straightaway. Sam now leading away, 17.506. Brad, 17.513. (17.3) last time by from Sam, his fast lap of the race. 5 seconds left. Up next is our first heat at Expert 17.5 two-wheel drive buggy. Make sure you guys are ready. Times and expire. Keep them going, keep them going.
Pete Moss done. Zach Spears done. Arlen Simon done. Brad McGuire done. Todd Weechen's done. The race is completed.
That is a race. Sam going to take it 17.505. Brad 17.516. Zach 16.504. Arlen 15.502. Todd 15.521. Marshals grab the blowers. Marshals grab the blowers. Marshals, make sure you guys are grabbing blowers. Up now, race 5. First heat Expert 17.5 two-wheel drive buggy. Need drivers from the last one right back out here to corner marshal. And 2 to 3 volunteers. 2 to 3 volunteers out here to help us out. Race 6, make sure you guys are making your way through tech. Drivers from the last one and 2 volunteers. 2 volunteers help us out. First heat of Expert 17.5 two-wheel drive buggy. Need some volunteers out here to help us out, guys. Some volunteers. Race 6. Second heat of Expert 17.5. Make sure you're making your way through tech. All right. You guys may go ahead and roll them off. Start getting some laps in here. Are you serious? Like the upside down shocks? Drivers from the last one. Looks like I got all of them. I need 2 volunteers. 2 volunteers. One on the front orange bucket, one on the back right. Or not on the back right, but the opening of the track. 2 volunteers. Thank you, Curtis. 1 volunteer now. 1 volunteer on the front orange bucket. Thank you, guys. All right, let's go ahead and start shutting them down. Let's start getting them all lined up on the front stretch. All right, get where you guys need to be. Separate yourselves out on the tone. And everybody's off and underway. Let you guys do a couple laps, start calling out some times. 1 minute in, we got Mac Vanderbeek leading away, 25.01. Jake 25.02, 3/10 of the gap, battle for the top spot. Dalton in the 3 spot. He's on a 19.507. Mike 18.502. Grady 18.513. I'll watch you on the left side. Clear. 2 in, 3 to go. Jake on a 25 flat. Mac 25.11. Dalton 25.15. Mike Garrison 18.512. Grady 18.514. 7-10 separating those two. Battle for 4th and 5th. They're nose to tail over this left side. Mike in the 4 spot. 18.508. Grady 18.517. Now 3 seconds back. 14.6 last time by from Jake. Hot lap of the race. Dalton moving up to the 2 spot. 25.12. Then we got Mac, 19.502. Mike Garrison, 18.506. Grady, 18.516. Three and 2 to go. Jake on a 21.514 now. Mac, 19.5 flat. Dalton, 19.502. 1.1 separating these two. Battle for 2nd and 3rd. 1:45 left to go. Watch on the left side. Clear. Watch on the right side downhill. That is all clear. $14.9 there from Dalton. His fast lap of the race. One minute left to go.
1 minute left.
Jake on a 21.514 still. Dalton 25.13. Mac 19.502. Mike 18.502. Grady 18.514. Watch here on the left side. Clear. I wasn't gonna yell. I was like, hey Chuck. 30 seconds left. Oh my god, it's a restart after this round. Can you not hear?
Dude, you said race 3.
I said it 3 times. No, I said
it's
round
a restart.
3. Round 3. You're not listening. You're not listening. 15 seconds left. Mac now 1/10 back from Dalton. Dalton 15.3 there. Mac coming across the line. 15.4 now 3/10 is the gap. Battle for the 2nd. Time's gonna expire. Keep him going. Keep him going. Keep going, Dalton. Keep going. Keep going, Matt. Keep going. Keep him going, guys. Battle for a 2nd.
Mike Garrison.
Mike, you're done. Jake, you're done.
Dalton,
you're done.
Mac Vanderbeek done.
That is a race. Jake going to take it 21.514. Dalton 25.14. Mac 25.15. Mike 18.5 flat. Grady 18.517. Up now, race 6, our 2nd heat, Expert 17.5 two-wheel drive buggy. Get drivers from the last right back out here to Marshall.
All right, going to need a couple volunteers. We know that in advance, so if we could, if you could think about volunteering and heading this way. Get Jake, Dalton, Mac, Grady back out here along with volunteers. Jake's already out here. Pros know how to do it. Again, let's let the guys with the blowers get off safely.
2 minutes to the start of the race.
All right, you guys can turn them loose. You got about a minute and 15 seconds. I got 1, 2, 3, 4. I got all 4 of those guys. I'm going to need volunteers. Need somebody in the back at the J Concept sign and somebody here with me at least. Looking for at least 2 volunteers. 2 volunteers, please. Keep the program going. You want to... Thanks. All right, now one volunteer for the back at the J Concept sign. These guys are expert 17.5. They're not going to crash. Trust me. Need a volunteer in the back, please. Let's keep the program going. I need a volunteer in the back, please. I need young and limber, no offense. Young and limber, no offense. You're right. How about young and fat? Well, okay, I got Jason's going. All right, thank you. I'd be a last resort. No offense, I don't marshal because. All right, we got them all lined up. You guys are racing the clock on the tone. Jake Wiggs, your current TQ 21.514. All right, a couple laps into this one. Orlando out front. He's on a 20.509 pace. Brett Nelson, the second spot. 1907. Clayton, 1911. 1915 for Jack. 1803 for 1705 for Jason. 1 down, 4 to go. Orlando with fast lap. 15:20. Nope. No. Brett with a 15:25. Orlando 15:29, 15:77 for Dylan, 15:99 for Clayton, 16:4 for Jack, and 15:8 for Jason. Orlando taking back fast lap, 15:17. Watching at the tabletop. Whoa. Brett just avoiding the pole. It's Orlando, Brett, Dylan, Clayton, Jason, and Jack. Ouch. Two and a half down, 2.5 to go. Orlando 14.95. He's on a 20.08 pace. That'd make him the number 2 qualifier. 3 down, 2 to go. Orlando 2009, Brett 19 flat, Dylan 1910, Jason 1809, Clayton 1810, Jack 1702. Orlando's lead over Brett Nelson, 2.4 seconds. Oh, I can't see who that is upside down in the back. Jack, I believe, Jack Foster. Clayton just earned his best lap, 15.8.
1 minute left.
Into the final minute of this one. Orlando now the only driver on a 20-lap pace, 25:11. Orlando, Brett, Dylan, Clayton, Jason, and Jack. Everybody pretty well spread out here. Closest battle between Clayton and Jason for the 4th spot. Less than a second separating those two racers. Master clock has expired. Keep going until we call you done.
Dylan Becker done. Brett Nelson done.
Becker's done. Nelson's done. Jack Foster's done.
Orlando
Orlando's done.
Martinez done.
Clayton is done. Waiting for
Clayton Mitchell
Jason to
done.
finish. And here he comes.
Jason McLaren on
That's a
done.
race. Orlando takes it
The race is
25:11. Next up, our Mod 2-wheel drive heat. Nick Gibson, Owen Vanderbeek, Jake Stolzing, Wayne Schroeder, William Schroeder, Andrew Thomas, Joe Duffy, Brent Riley, and Noah Hicklin. Again, let's let the guys with the blowers get the job done in safety, and then we'll turn you loose. I need the racers from the last race back out here to Marshall.
Two minutes to the start of the race.
All right. 1, 2, 3, 4. Still need marshals. Who don't I have? I got Becker. I'm sure Orlando's getting his car ready, but I still need somebody. Need a marshal down here. All right, Orlando's coming. Yeah, thank you.
1 minute to the start of the race.
All right, let's shut down the straightaway. Let's shut down the straightaway and line them up. All right, You are racing the clock on the tone. Oh no, Noah broke on a first lap. Nick Gibson taking over the top spot with a 14.5 fast lap. Andrew Thomas 14.6. Joe Duffy 15.3. Brent Riley 14.9. 15.00 for Jake and a 14.3 for Owen. But that's sandwiched in between a 20-second lap and a 16-second lap. Somebody else broke. That's Andrew. Duffy with a 14.98. Jake a 14.76. William 15.22. Nick had a 14.3 last time by. He's in a 21.04 pace. Joe Duffy a 14.7. Wayne a 14.8. Nick a 21.04, or Duffy 20.01, 20.07 for Wayne, 20.08 for Jake, 20.12 for Brent, 19.01 for Owen, 19.08 for William. Andrew out and Noah out of this broke. Maybe somebody else. Two and a half down, 2.5 to go. .21.06 pace for Nick. Joe 6 seconds back in that second spot. Owen running third. 2 seconds back of Joe. Jake and Owen separated by less than a half second in a battle for third. 2 minutes to go. Oh, that was your leader. Good Marshall got him back on his wheels quick. He and Joe side by side. Obviously not for position, but Owen with a couple of quick laps sneaks past Joe for that second spot. Now Jake sneaks past Joe for the second spot as Joe's transponder stopped counting. Yep, Joe's transponder stopped counting.
1 minute left.
And it's counting again. I got him caught up and he's counting. It's Nick, Joe, Owen, Jake, Brent, Wayne, William, and Andrew. 20 seconds left. Oh, big pileup up on the tabletop. Oh, that was close. Master clock has expired.
Owen Vandercheek done. Joe Duffy done. Nick Gibson done. Wayne Schroeder done. Brent Riley done. Jake Staltzing done.
All right,
William
everybody
Schroeder
is done.
The race is completed.
Somebody grab a blower for Orlando so he can get his car. And then somebody else grab a blower so Nick gets down to a 14:11 as his best lap. Next up, 13.5 Expert four-wheel drive. All right, we get our blower crew out of the way. Joe, your transponder was.
2 minutes to the start of the race.
I think I got you caught up. Two or three. Like one here, then one there, then one there. Because I don't think you. I don't think you ran a lap better than Nick. So he had a 21, you had a 20.
All right, let's go and start shutting them down, get them all lined up on the front. I don't think Mike is going to be making this one.
One minute to the start of the race.
All right. Get where you guys need to be. Separate yourselves out on the tone. One minute in. Dalton leading the way, 21.509. Orlando, 25.04. Jay, 25.14. Brett, 19.502. Minute 45 in. Dalton, 21.509. He has Hobbs race of a 14.3. Jay, 19.501. Orlando, 19.509. Brett, 19.511. 2:30 and 2:30 to go. Halfway, it's Dalton 21.510. Orlando 19.504. Jay 19.505. 4/10 back. Brett 19.516. 14.3 so far from Dalton. Hot lap of the race. A minute 30 left to go. It's Dalton 21.511. Now on a 25 flat. Orlando 25.15. Brett 19.513. Jay 19.514.
One minute left.
1 minute left to go. Dalton 14.3 there. Another hot lap of the race. He's on a 21.514. Orlando 25.14. Brett 19.512. Jay 19.514. Jay 1.5 back from Brett now. 45 seconds left to go. Fifteen seconds left. Dalton, you're done. Jay, you're done. Brett, you're done. I got Orlando to finish. That is a race. Dalton can take it 25 flat. Orlando 25.12. Jay 18.502. Brett 18.504. Marshall's grab the blowers. Marshall's grab the blowers. Up now, race 9. Our second heat. 13.5 full dry buggy. Get drivers from the last one right back out here to Marshall. Get a couple volunteers out here to help us out. 2 to 3 volunteers.
Two minutes to the start of the race.
We're going to need some volunteer marshals. Help us out. Up now, race 9. Second and final heat, expert 13.5 full dry buggy. Get drivers from the last one right back out here and some volunteers out here to help us out. We need some volunteers. Some volunteers out here to help us out, guys. Some volunteers. 2 or 3 volunteers. Help us out, guys. Looks like we need 2 volunteers. 2 volunteers.
One minute to the start of the race.
1 volunteer now. 1 volunteer. You want to get the bucket? I need 1 volunteer. 1 volunteer. One volunteer. One volunteer, guys. One volunteer. One volunteer. Help us out on the back right. One volunteer. All right, no more laps. No more laps. I guess I'll get you on the bucket there, Jason. All right, get where you guys need to be. Separate yourselves out on the tone. Up now, race 9, our second heat of 13.5 expert full drive buggy. Race 10, stock spec slash. You guys should be making your way through tech. We're coming up on 1 minute in. We got Jake leading away. 21.514, Dylan 19.502, Tim 19.511, J-Mac 19.512, Clayton 18.501, Jack Foster 18.503. All these guys still super close here in this one. Tim in the 3 spot, 19.510, J-Mac 19.512, 2 tenths back from Tim. Watch it here at the center double. That is all clear. Minute 30 in, 3:30 to go. Jake coming across the line, leading away, 25.01. Dylan, 25.13, 3.5 back. Tim in the 3 spot, 19.511. J-Mac, 19.512. Jack, 17.5 flat. Clayton, 17.513. Two in, 3 to go. Your leader down the front straightaway coming across the line. 21.514. He has high lap race of a 14.2. Dylan in the 2 spot, 25.14. Watch here after the center double. That is all clear. Time to beat so far is Dalton, 25 flat. That last run. Jake on the 21.513, 2:30 in, 2:30 to go, halfway. Dylan in the 2 spot, 19.501 now. J-Mac, 18.503. Tim, 18.505. Tim coming across the line. He's going to be 1.5 now back from J-Mac. Jack Foster in the 5 spot, 17.502. Clayton, 17.508. .230 in, 2:30 to go, or 3 in, 2 to go. Minute 45 left now. Jake still on a 25.03. Looks like he dropped off the 21 lap run. Time to beat Dalton's 25 flat. A minute 30 left to go. Tim now 5 tenths back from J-Mac. Battle for 3rd and 4th. J-Mac 16.3 there. Here comes Tim across the line. 17.6 now, 1.8 back.
1 minute left.
1 minute left to go. Jake Wiggs on a 25.03. Dylan 19.509. J-Mac 18.504. Tim 18.506. Jack 17.5 flat. Clayton 17.5 14. 40 seconds left to go. $15 seconds left to go. Tim now 2/10 back from J-Mac. Look like J-Mac having trouble this lap. We'll see this time by. 5 seconds left to go. Tim coming across the line. J-Mac cross line. Tim to the 3 spot, 18.505. J-Mac 18.509. Time's gonna expire. Keep him going. Keep him going. Dylan, you're done.
Jack Foster
Clayton,
done.
keep going. Clayton, keep going.
Jake Wiggs done.
Got Clayton still on the clock. Jake, Dylan, and Jack, you guys are done.
Tim Weechen's done.
I got Clayton to finish. Got Clayton to
Jason
finish.
Clarenon done.
That is a race. Jake gonna
Clayton
take it
Mitchell done.
25.02. Dylan 18.501. Tim 18.507. J-Mac 18.509. Jack 17.5 flat. Clayton 17.514. Up now. Race 10. Stock spec slash. Get drivers from last one right back out here to Marshall.
All right. This is what everybody really came to see. Stock spec slash. Jake Conrad, Dwight Solis, Bane Solis, Steve Eichler, Tom Walker, Chris Brown, and Milo Brown making up our 7-truck field. We get the racers from the last race out here to Marshall.
Two minutes to the start of the race.
Looking for another Marshall. Looking for another Marshall down here by me. Looking for another Marshall, another Marshall. I should have, looks like I'm getting a volunteer. No, all right, I got a,
1 minute
you gonna
to
do
the
it
start
right here?
of the race.
All right. All right. Just like the last time, you guys are racing the clock and not each other. You're going to roll them off on the tone.
Jake Conrad, Dwight Solis,
Ignore that,
Bane
just
Solis,
go.
Steve Eichler, Tom Walker, Chris Brown, Milo Brown.
All in that lane, Charlie, all three of them in that lane. Grab that truck, the dead truck, pull it off, bring it off. It's busted. Here. I got, how many trucks do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 1. Bane, don't park there. Bane, don't park there. 2 down, 3 to go. Dwight out front, followed by Chris, Tom, Bain, Steve, Jake. Two and a half down, 2.5 to go. Dwight Solis out front, 14-5-12. Not as good as Jake Conrad's first round TQ. Ow. Three down, 2 to go. Dwight Solis with a couple lap lead, it looks like, on a 14-5-13 pace. Chris Brown looking to move up into the second qualifying spot. Nope, the third qualifying spot, I'm sorry. He's running second in this race, would put him third overall. Minute and a half to go. It's Dwight, Chris, Tom, Bain, Steve, Jake. Trouble in a triple, trouble in a triple. The objective is between the pipes. Straight away. (14-5-10) with a 4 for Dwight. That would steal TQ. Let's see how he completes this lap. It's going to be close. Master clock has expired. Keep going till we call you done. Dwight with a 14-5-09.7 takes TQ after 2 rounds. 1 more round to go. Keep going. Dwight and Tom are done. Steve, keep going. Steve, keep going. You got a late start for some reason on the computer.
Bain Solis done.
Bain is done. Looking for Steve to finish. Everybody is done. Well, I don't know.
Steve Eichler done. The race is completed. 2 minutes to the start of the race.
Looking for a check from William. Looking for a check from William. I got everybody else checked in. William's not running. Okay. William's not here. All right, everybody is checked in. Looks like I got everything blown off. How about if we, yeah, the youngest one, is that Milo? Milo? Is that the little guy Milo? Either, yeah, have him stick with you.
1 minute to the start of the race.
I get nervous. I've sent people to the hospital to be stitched up for marshals. All right, let's shut down the straightaway. Everything's fine. What? I said I worry about little guys in marshaling because I've sent people to be stitched at the ER just for marshaling. So if he's there under your wing, then that's all right. Racers, you are competing against the clock. Roll them off on its own. Why do I have William up here all of a sudden? Owen, Jake, Joe, Andrew, Noah. Oh, it just gave him a start. Okay. All right, roughly a minute in this one. Nick Gibson out front, 22:01. Owen, 21 flat. 21:02 for Jake. 21:05 for Noah. 20:09 for Joe. One down, 4 to go. Fast lap of 13:57 for Nick Gibson. 14:25 for Andrew. 14:33 for Joe. 14:22 for Jake. 14:22 for Noah. 14:0 for Owen. Top 5 drivers separated by 7 seconds. Actually, the whole field separated by less than 9 seconds. This is a tight battle with a minute and a half down and 3.5 to go. Joe upside down on the off camber. It's Nick, Owen, Noah, Jake, Joe, Andrew. Two down, 3 to go. Nick Gibson about a lap ahead of his first round pace. Two and a half down, 2.5 to go. Nick Gibson 2 seconds clear of Owen Vanderbeek. Then 4 back to Noah, 5 back to Jake, 2 back to Joe. Joe and Andrew battling for that 5th spot. Now it was Andrew upside down. Going to give Joe some breathing room in the battle for 5th. Noah and Jake side by side on the track, not battling for position. There's 5 seconds separating them on the clock. Oh, Jake giving Noah a ride down. It didn't work out for either one of them. Then they got Joe caught up. That Owen into the back wall. Minute and a half, actually minute 20 left. Nick comes by, 21:02 his pace. Andrew, and set it down next to you. Set it down next to you off the track. Thank you. A minute left.
1 minute left.
He's fine. It's you don't know which way he's going to have to step. So Joe Duffy's moved his way up to third, but there's only a tenth separating him and Jake. 40 seconds left on the master clock. Nick, Owen, Jake, and Joe right now, but like I said, only a tenth of a second separating those two cars. Joe comes by. Let's see where Jake comes in at. Jake with a longer lap that time. Joe now 3 seconds ahead of Jake in the third spot. 15 seconds left. It's Nick, Owen, Joe, Jake, Noah, Andrew, William not making the start. Keep them rolling, keep them rolling. Nick, you're done with a 21:01.9. That's a new TQ.
Joe Duffy done.
Joe's done 25:07. Should be good for number 3 overall after 2 rounds. Owen finishes 21:519. Number 2 after 3 rounds. It's Nick, Owen, Joe, Jake, Noah, and Andrew. Race number 12, 13.5, two-wheel drive short course is up next. Again, another marshal or somebody else on the blower here. Need a second person on the blower. Come on, guys. We're not remembering to do the blower deal.
Two minutes to the start of the race.
Get all the drivers right back out here to Marshall.
1 minute to the start of the race.
If I could possibly get William, help us out, William. If I can get you to help us out. One volunteer, one volunteer. All right, no more laps. No more laps. All right, get where you guys need to be. Nick, let's get to our marshal spot. Separate yourselves out on the tone. I'm ready to go home. Like, this is so, oh my God. 1 minute in. We got Kevin Moyer leading away, 18.508. Chili, 17.506. Jason Luther, 17.515. Jake, 17.517. Tim, 16.5 flat. Jordan, 14.505. Lee, 14.512. Two in, three to go now. Kevin still leading away. He's on 18.511. Time to beat his 18.518. Chili in the two spot, 17.506. Jake, 17.517. Tim, 16.5 flat. Jason Luther, 16.505. Jordan, 15.508. Lee, 14.516. 2:30 in, 2:30 to go, halfway. Kevin last time by. Watch straight away, straight away, straight away, straight away, straight away, straight away. Kevin leading away still, 18.512. Chili, 17.511. Tim, 17.517. Jake, 16.503. Jason Luther, 16.509. Jordan, 15.507. Lee, 14.505. Your leader into the center double here. Looks like your second place driver hitting that right side table. Watch it away, straight away, straight away, straight away. Clear. One minute left to go.
left.
Kevin leading away 18.510. Chili 17.509. Jake 16.502. Tim 16.506. Jason 16.511. Jordan 16.519. Lee 14.513. .30 seconds left to go. 10 seconds left to go. Time's in expired. Keep him going. Keep him going. Take it outside. Take it outside. Take it outside.
Tim Weechen's done. Kevin Moyer done.
Keep going, guys. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Kevin and Tim, you guys are done. Everybody else will be done when they cross here.
Jason Luther done. Lee Osmond done. Jordan Tegmeyer done. Jake Conrad done.
All right, that is a race.
The race is completed.
Kevin going to take it 18-5-10. Jake 17-5-18. Chili 16-4-58. Tim 16-5-07. Jason Luther 16-5-15. Jordan 16-5-15. Lee 14-5-15. Up now, race 13. First heat of 17-5 independent. Get drivers from the last one right back out here to Marshall.
Two minutes to the start of the race.
Drivers from the last one, get you guys right back out here to Marshall.
One minute to the start of the race.
Looks like I need one more Marshall. Lee. I need Lee out here to Marshall. All right, no more laps, no more laps, no more laps. Get them all lined up. Lee, I'll get you over here. All right. All right, get where you guys need to be. Separate yourselves out on the tone. Watch it here in the center. Clear. One minute in, Matthew leading away. 17.510. Alexander 17.517. Hendrick 17.517. Dalton 16.509. Chris Camara 16.516. Donnie 13.502. Watch the back triple. Watch back triple. Watch back triple. Easy on the back triple. Clear. Two in, three to go. Hendrick now leading away, 17.508. Matthew 17.517. Alexander 16.509. Chris Camara 16.516. Dalton 15.516. Donnie 14.522. .230 in, 2:30 to go, halfway. Yeah, that last run I finished, but like my car, I was pulling over at the end for literally everybody. Even Owen was broke. It doesn't want to rotate at all in any corner either. But 2 minutes left to go. It's Hendrick 17.512. Matthew 17.513. Hendrick coming across the line here. Matthew now 1.5 back. Trouble there for Hendrick. Getting a little wrong there. Gets right back going. A minute 40 left to go. We'll see the gaps this time by Matthew across the line here. Hendrick coming through some lap traffic. Here he comes across the line now. Hendrick on a 17.509. Matthew 17.512. Alexander 16.509. Dalton 16.516. Chris 15.505. Donnie 14.505. 16.5 there from Matthew. His fast lap of the race. Matthew now to the top spot. 17.509. Hendrick 17.510. Alexander 16.507. Dalton 16.516. Chris 15.507. Donnie 14.509. 1 minute left to go. Watch back triple. Clear. Every first lap of the mod 2 wheel, I crash on the fucking triple. Every lap so far. Every first lap. That's how I broke my car. And that was the last one. That's it. Are you sure you didn't finish first round of 2 wheel? Swear to God. Because I got into you on accident. And then I was already pissed off about that. And then I almost got into Nick. And Nick was like, what are you doing? And I just pulled off. No, I just pulled off. There was no point of being out there after that. 15 seconds left to go. But I was trying to get out of his way, so. Because if I didn't move, I would have hit him. And then he would have been more mad, so I don't. Watch left side here. Keep him going, keep him going. Keep going, guys, keep going, keep going, keep going. Keep going, Dalton and Donnie both keep going, keep going, keep going. Matthew, you're done. Everybody will be done when they cross here. Chris, you're done. Hendrick, you're done.
Westmoreland done. Alexander Eichler done. Dalton Card done.
That is the race of Matthew. You're going to take it. 17.509. Hendrick 17.512. Dalton 16.515. Alexander 16.517. Chris 15.514. Donnie 15.517. Up now, race 14. 17.520 drive. Independent 17.520 drive buggy heat 2. Get drivers from the last one right back out here to Marshall.
2 minutes to the start of the race.
Drivers from the last one. Need you guys right back out here to Marshall. All right, you guys may go ahead and roll them off. Yeah, we can use you. You can either get the back triple or...
1 minute to the start of the race.
All right. I need Hendrick out here to Marshall. Get Hendrick out here to Marshall. We could shut this one down, get them all lined up. All right, no more laps, no more laps. No more laps, no more laps. All right. Get where you guys need to be. Separate yourselves out on the tone. One minute in. Kevin Moyer leading away 19-5-11. Michael 18-5-10. Cody 18-5-15. 7-10 separate in these two. Battle for second and third. Todd on the 4 spot 16-5-19. Brittany 13-5 flat. Minute 45 in. Kevin's on a 19-5-12. He has hot lap 3 so far of a 16-2. Cody in the 2 spot now, 17-5-02. Michael 17-5-02. 1/10 is the gap between them. Todd in the 4 spot, 15-5-12. Brittany 14-5-14. $15.8 there from Michael. Hot lap of the race, taking over that 2 spot now. $2:30 in, $2:30 to go, halfway. Kevin 15.9 there, his fast lap of the race. He's on a 19.5.10 now. Michael 18.5.15. Cody 17.5 flat. Todd 15.5.04. Brittany 14.5.01. Watch here on the left side. Clear. Minute 45 left to go. It's Kevin on a 19.512, Cody 17.506, Todd 16.518, Brittany 14.509. Watch here after the center double.
1 minute left.
1 minute left to go. Kevin on a 19.513. Cody 17.503. Todd 16.518. Brittany 14.507. Fifteen seconds left. 5 seconds left. Time's gonna expire. Keep him going. Keep him going. Cody, you're done. Keep going, Todd. Keep going. Kevin, you're done.
Moyer done.
Michael, you're
McCollum
done.
Brittany Garrison
Brittany, you're done. Got Todd to finish. That is the
Todd
race. Kevin
Weecham's
taking
done.
19.513. Cody
Race is
17.502.
completed.
Todd 16.517. Brittany 14.505. Michael 14.514. Up now, race 5. Our third heat of 17.5 two-wheel drive buggy independent. Get drivers from the last one right back out here to Marshall. Race 16. Probably should start heading to Tech. Get all the drivers from the last one right back out here to Marshall.
Two minutes to the start of the race.
Get all the drivers from the last one and a volunteer or two out here to help us out. Is Chris
1
Klein here
minute to
yet?
the start of the race.
I don't think I've seen him at all. All right, let's go ahead and start shutting them down, getting them all lined up on the front stretch. Cody, have you move to that little gap right there? All right, give where you guys need to be. Separate yourselves out on the tone. Watch after the triple, clear. One minute in. Jake Hoffman leading away, 19.512. Eli, 18.501. Jason Luther, 18.507. Billy, 17.502. C4, 17.518. Time to beat Kevin Moyer, 19.513. Eli now moving up to the top spot, 18.5 flat. Jake, 18.503. Billy, 17.501. Jason Luther, 17.505. C4, 17.512. A minute 30 in, 3:30 to go. Two in, three to go. One and two right here together on the track as well. It's Jake Hoffman leading the way though on timing and scoring. 18.503. Eli, 18.506. 1.1 back. A battle for the top spot. Billy in the three spot, 17.5 flat. Jason Luther, 17.512. C4, 17.514. Watch coming onto the straightaway. That was trouble there for Jake Hoffman. Looks like Eli now taking over that top spot. 18.507. Jake, 18.510. 1.5 separating these two. Billy in the three spot, 17.5 flat. C4, 17.514. Jason Luther, 16.5 flat now. Oh no. Trouble's there for Eli. Having to get marshaled there. That's going to drop him down to the two spot. Watch coming onto the straightaway. That is all clear. Jake Hoffman out of the top spot. We're 3 and 2 to go. Jake on 18.507. Eli 18.516. Billy 17.504. Jason Luther now to the four spot. 16.504. C4 16.505. Trouble's there for Jake getting in the triple. He has to go single, single, single there. Minute 35 left to go. Jake across line, 17.4. Eli, 16.6 there. Closing the gap. C4 still 8/10 back from Jason Luther. Battle for fourth and fifth. One minute left to go. Jake Hoffman on 18.508. He has hopped race of a 15.8. Eli 18.514. Billy 17.510. Jason Luther 16.505. C4 16.505. C4 now on a 16.505. Jason Luther 16.506. 4:10 separating these two still. 40 seconds left. Fifteen seconds left to go. 5 seconds left. Time's gonna expire.
Eli Van
Eli,
Dyke
got you at the
done.
line. You're done. Jason
Luther
Luther, you're done. Everybody will be done when they cross here. C4, you're
C4
done.
done.
Jake, you're done.
Jake
Got Billy to
Hoffman done.
finish. That
Billy
is the race.
Clark
Jake
done.
gonna take it 18.508.
Race is complete.
Eli 17.5 flat. Billy 17.507. Jason Luther 16.501. C4 16.504. Up now. Race 16. 40 plus 2-wheel drive buggy. Get drivers from the last one right back out here to Marshall.
Two minutes to the start of the race.
Need drivers from the last one and as many volunteers as I could get to help us out. We're going to need some volunteers out here to help us out, guys. You guys may go ahead and roll them off.
If somebody grabbed a temp
1
gun
minute
from
to
the
the
tech
start of
table,
the race.
it'd be cool if they brought it back.
Wayne, you got until we get some volunteers. We're going to need some volunteers. We need some volunteers out here to help us out. Need some volunteers. 2 volunteers, help us out. 1 volunteer now, 1 volunteer. If he goes in between, then I'll just get you on the back left over there. All right, we got volunteers. Let's go ahead and start shutting them down. Shut them down, no more laps, start getting them all lined up. That was a quick pit stop there from Wayne. All right. Get where you guys need to be. Separate yourselves out on the tone. Watch here in the center double. Watch here in the center double. Clear. 1 minute in, we got Brent Riley leading away. 25. Actually, let these guys even out their laps here. It's Mac now to the top spot, 25-10. Brent 25-14, Orlando 19-504. Top three still super close here in this one. We got Dennis in the 4 spot, 18-506. Jack Foster 18-515. Donnie 14-511. Steve 11-517. Watch here on the left side. Watch here on the left side. Clear. Two in, 3 to go. Brent now leading away, 25-14. Orlando 19-502. Mac 19-512. Dennis 18-505. Jack 18-508. Donnie 14-511. Steve 11-510. Watch back triple. Clear. .230 in, 2:30 to go, halfway. Brent Riley still leading away. 25-13, Orlando 25-15. 1 second is a gap between these two. Orlando coming across the line, 15-3. Brent across the line, 16 flat. Now Orlando 3/10. Watch in the center, watch in the center. Clear. Looks like trouble's there for Orlando this lap. Top three coming up right there together on the track. Down the front straightaway they go. It's Brent, 25-14, Orlando 19-503. Mac 19-504. 3/10 back from Orlando. Here they all come down the front straightaway. They're going to be coming up on Dennis and Donnie here. Watch here in the center double. A minute 35 left to go. Here comes Brent across the line, 25-13. Orlando 19-501, Mac 19-505. Top three all served by 2 seconds. Trouble's there for Brent. Orlando going double single. Here they all come now back down the front straightaway. Brent Riley still hanging on of a 19-501. Orlando 19-502. Watch triple, watch triple, watch triple, watch triple. Oh my goodness. Watch back triple, watch it. Easy on the back, easy on the back. 1 minute left to go. Top three coming back down the front straightaway. It's Brent on a 19-501. Orlando 19-503. Mac 19-504. 45 seconds left to go. Orlando now 4/10 back from Brent. Battle for the top spot. Brent having to go double single there. 30 seconds left to go. Troubles here for Brent. Orlando out of the top spot. 19-502. Brent 19-503. Mac 19-505. 15 seconds left to go. Here they come down the front straightaway. Looks like Mac going to be taking over the 2 spot. Oh no, troubles here for Mac. Time's going to expire. Keep them going, keep them going. Orlando, you're done.
Orlando Martinez done. Jack Foster
Keep
done.
going, Steve. Keep going, keep going, keep going.
Riley
Brent
done.
and Mac, you guys are done. Jack, you're done.
Matt
Donnie, you're
Vanderbeek
done. Dennis, you're done. Got Steve to finish.
Donnie Schroeder done.
I got that red card to finish there in the
Keith
center.
done.
I still got Steve to finish, guys. Still got one to finish. I still got one to finish, guys. I still have that red card to finish.
Steve
That is a
Eichler
race.
done.
Orlando
The
going to
race
take
is
it.
completed.
19-502. Brent 19-504. Mac 19-508. Dennis 17-504. Jack 15-502. Donnie 15-505. Steve 11-525. Up now, race 17. 13-5 Stadium Truck He1. Get drivers from the last one back out here to Marshall.
2 minutes to the start of the race.
Milo, I'll have you help out over there again. And drivers from the last one, get you guys right back out here to Marshall. Orlando, what was the grip like? What was the grip like? It was good. Okay. Yeah. Oh. Wayne, I need two more marshals. Two more marshals. One on the right side, one on the back left over here.
1 minute to the start of the race.
Yeah. I think he's gonna cover it. No, you're good. Thank you, though. All right, no more laps. No more laps. Let's start getting them all lined up on the front stretch. All right. You guys can get where you guys need to be. Separate yourselves out on the tone. Oh, no. Somebody losing a tire here. One minute in, we got C4 up front. He's on 18.5.14. Jason Luther, 18.5.17. Grady, 17.5.05. Steve, 17.5.12. Tim, 16.5.07. Brad, 14.5.16. A minute 45 in now. It's Jason Luther up to the top spot. 18.5.15. C4, 18.5.17. Grady, 17.5 flat. Watch on the tabletop. That was troubles there for C4. Jason Luther leading away. Looks like troubles here for him. Now Grady up to the top spot. 17.5 flat. Jason Luther 17.5.04. C4 17.5.10. Tim 17.5.14. Top four all separated by 1.5. We got Brad in the 5 spot. 15.5.09. Steve 15.5.17. Watch here on the left side table. Clear. Watch here on the center double. That is all clear. Grady leading away, 17.5.04, C4, 17.5.05, 7 tenths back, battle for the top spot. We're 3 and 2 to go. Watch back triple. That is all clear. And Jason Luther in the 3 spot, 17.5.09. Brad, 16.5.18. Steve, 14.5.18. C4 still 7 tenths back from Grady. Here he comes down the front straightaway. Grady up on the table. Down the hill. Now down the front straightaway he goes. C4 now 1/10 back. A minute 30 left to go. Oh, trouble's there for C4. Gets right back going. Your second place driver now down the front straightaway. The blue and purple first place down the front straightaway. The orange and yellow. Trouble's there for C4. Losing a lot of time on Grady now. Jason Luther 1 second back from C4. Watch on the table. That is all clear.
1 minute left.
55 seconds left. It's Grady on a 17.503. Jason Luther 17.505. C4 17.506. 8/10 back from Jason Luther. 45 seconds left. .30 seconds left to go. .15 seconds left. Time has expired. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Keep going, guys. Keep them going, keep them going, keep them going. Grady and C4, you guys are done?
C4 done. Jason Luther done. Brad McGuire
Got Steve
done.
to finish. That is the race.
Steve
Grady going to take it
Spears
17.503. C4
race is
17.507. Jason Luther 17.510. Brad 16.518. Steve 14.517. Up now, race 18. Our second heat of stadium trucks. Get drivers from the last one right back out here to Marshall.
Two minutes to the start of the race.
Come on, guys. Hold the cars. Hold the cars. I still got guys walking off the track with the blowers. Again, it's every round. We wait for them to put up the blowers, and then you guys run laps. Hold the cars. I still have one guy with a blower in his hand. All right. You guys may roll them off. Get your laps in. Get all the drivers from the last one right back out here to Marshall.
One minute to the start
All
of the
right.
race.
Let's go ahead and start shutting them down. Start getting them all lined up on the front stretch. Watch triple. Watch triple. All right. Get where you guys need to be. Separate yourselves out on the tone. Watch triple, watch triple. Clear. That would be fun. Oh, that was terrible. Those are terrible. Not bad. That's actually really good for a Jake Stoltzen because he sucks. 1 minute in. Jake Wiggs leading away, 18.508. Jake Hoffman, 18.512. 6/10 back from Jake. Chili in the 3 spot, 17.513. Robert, 16.508. Todd, 16.514. Zach, 16.519. Dylan, 15.5 flat. Watching the center double. Clear. That's going to be hard for, you know, how about I get over the triple for 1 lap? And that's the opening lap, that's it. 15.7 last time by from Jake Wiggs, hot lap of the race. Here he comes back across the line, backing it up with a 16.1. He's on a 19.514. Time to beat set by him in round number 1 of 18.504. He's on a 19.514 now. Jake Hoffman in the 2 spot, 17.501. Chili, 17.517. Robert, or that's Dylan now moving up to the 4 spot, 17.518. Robert, 16.503. Zach, 15.507. Todd, 15.513. 2 in, 3 to go. Boom. 15.6 last time by from Jake, hot lap of the race. Yeah, because then we got that whole downhill too. 2:30 and 2:30 to go, halfway. Jake, 15.3, hot lap of the race that time by. He's on a 19.508 now. Chili, 17.511. Jake Hoffman, 16.5 flat. Dylan, 16.507. Robert, 16.514. Todd, 15.510. Zach, 15.515. Oh, watch here on the left side. That is all clear. Oh, trouble's there for your leader. Watch on the left side table. Watch here on the left side table. 1:30 left to go. It's Jake Wiggs leading away. He's on a 19.511. Chili, 17.512. Dylan, 16.506. Jake Hoffman, 15.5 flat. Robert, 15.509. Todd, 15.510. Zach, 14.504. Watch triple, watch triple. Clear.
One minute left.
Well, my cars can barely stay together either. I don't know. Dylan looks like he's getting a hell of a durability car. Watch the right side. Clear. That's his truck, though. I'm surprised. That's his truck? Oh, I thought that was his. Oh, there he goes. 30 seconds left to go. Dude, he's running good. 15 seconds left. Watch triple, watch triple. Oh, that is all clear. He's on a good lap here. Wait, no, he messed it up. 5 seconds left. Oh, no. Time's an expired. Keep him going, keep him going.
Jake Hoffman done.
Jake Hoffman, you're done. Chili, keep going, keep going. Chili, keep going.
Jake Wiggs done.
Jake Wiggs, you're done. Dylan, you're done.
Zach Spears done. Trevor
That is a
Duncan
race.
done.
Jake Wiggs
The
going to take a
race is
19.510. Chili 17-5-14, Dylan 16-5-11, Jake 15-5-01, Zach 14-5-16. Up now, race 19, two-wheel drive rear motor. Get drivers from the last one right back out here to Marshall. I need drivers from the last one right back out here to corner Marshall.
Two minutes to the start of the race.
Get all the drivers from the last one right back out here to Marshall. Jake, come sit right here in this chair. Sit right here, Jake. Now I can't see over the wall. Get on your knees and on it. How you doing that? That's good. Good run, Cody. All right, let's go ahead and start shutting them down. Get them all lined up on the front.
1 minute to the start of the race.
All right, get where you guys need to be. Separate yourselves out on the tone. One minute in. Matthew leading away 17-5-06. Jordan 16-5-14. Dwight 14-5-22. Two in, three to go. Matthew still leading away 16-5 flat. Jordan 16-5-08. Dwight 14-5-18. Matthew leading the way with that car back from the 1980s. $17 flat from Matthew. Hot lap of the race last time by 2:30 in, 2:30 to go, halfway. Should I be like Eli? I was wearing that shirt. Look. Me and Owen are wearing the same exact shirts from the clips, too.
No, Owen had a buzz cut
Owen did not have a buzz cut thing.
when he slapped
Oh,
his
yeah.
hand.
No, look, it's right here.
Eli, you need to be wearing that shirt, and we can remake that.
Damn it. Hold on a minute.
3 and 2 to go. Still Matthew leading away, 17-5-15. Jordan, 16-5-08. Dwight, 14-5-22. We should be done with mains by like 11:30. I was hoping like 12. So I don't. Actually, no. You know what? If I don't win, I'm killing myself. Actually, you do? Oh, because you're on your, what's her name? Michelle. Where does she live? Oh. Is that far away? Oh, shit. 1 minute left to go.
left.
Up next, race 20, our first heat of 13.5 independent four-wheel drive buggy. Make sure you guys are making your way through tech. We're going to need as many volunteers as we can get after this one. As there's only 3 in this race, we're going to need as many volunteers as we can get to help us out. 45 seconds left to go. Jordan looks like moving up to the top spot. Trouble's here for Matthew that last lap. Jordan on a 16.507. Matthew 16.509. Dwight 13.507. Looks like a couple troubles here for Jordan this lap as well. Matthew across the line, 17.5. Jordan up on the table, down the hill, coming across the line he comes. Matthew to the top spot, 16.507. Jordan, 16.512, 4.2 back. 15 seconds left to go.
What? Yeah, no, that can stay right there. Poppy wing banner.
Hey, guess what? Don't nobody give a fuck. 5 seconds left.
Dude, Deegan has 2 seconds on hot lap.
Time has expired. Keep going, keep going, keep going. I like the gear that he's wearing. That shit's funny.
Dude, he has 2 seconds over the next person on hot lap.
Yeah, he got a rest to do it and come back stronger.
Dwight Soley's done.
Got Jordan to finish. Got
Matthew
Jordan to
Schroeder
finish.
Jordan take my.
That is race. Matthew going to take it.
The race is
16.510.
completed.
Jordan 16.513. Dwight 13.505. Up now. Race 20. 13.5. Four-wheel drive buggy independent heat 1. Get drivers from the last one right back out here to Marshall. Drivers from the last one. Get you guys right back out here to Marshall and as many volunteers as I can get. I'm going to need as many volunteers as I can get to help us out.
Two minutes to the start of the race.
I need volunteers. Volunteers. Volunteers out here to help us out, guys. Some volunteers. Volunteers. Some volunteers out here to help us out, guys. Some volunteers. I need 3 volunteers. 1 on the orange bucket, 1 on the back triple, 1 over here by me.
1 minute to the
Thank you,
start of
Sam.
the race.
Thank you. You can get one here if you want. Yeah. 1 volunteer on the orange bucket. 1 volunteer. Drivers start getting all checked in. Yeah. One on the orange bucket. Help us out. I guess one on the red bucket then. I need one volunteer on the red bucket. One volunteer. One volunteer, guys. All right, no more laps, no more laps, no more laps. Shut them down, no more laps, shut them down. Thank you, Jason. All right, you guys need to be separate yourselves out on the tone. Two or 1 minute in. We got Michael leading away, 19.509. Hendrick, 19.516. Billy, 17.505. Chris Camara, 16.509. Or Jake now, 16.507. Chris, 16.509. Two in, three to go. Everybody coming across the line. We got Hendrick leading away, 19.515. Michael, 18.503, 1.8 back from Hendrick. Billy in the three spot, 17.514. Jake, 17.515, 3/10 off Billy. Chris Camara in the five, 15.507. .230 in, 2:30 to go halfway. Michael now to the top spot. Here he comes across the line. He's on 18.504. Here comes Hendrick across the line. He's on 18.507 now, 1.2 back from Michael. Jake moving up to the three spot now, 17.514. Billy, 17.514, 200s back. Three in, two to go.
I saw you looking over there.
The start of the school year, people were body slamming like freaking Chromebook, dude. And then they were started throwing my stuff in the hallway.
Wait, but like, you own them, right?
No.
Or like, but it's yours for the year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The insurance only covers like one. Minute 30 left to go. Michael on 18.508 now. He has a lap race of a 15.7. Hendrick on 18.511 now, 1.8 back. Jake in the three spot. He's on a 17.509. Billy 17.515. Chris Camara 16.507.
One minute left.
1 minute left to go. Michael still on 18.507. Hendrick 18.511, 2.8 back. Jake in the three spot, 17.512. Billy 17.514, 1.1 back from Jake. Chris in the 5 spot, 16.509. 40 seconds left to go. Maybe if I post my stuff for sale on Facebook, and then I have good luck. Should I do that? Hey guys, brand new V7, new short chassis and everything. Brand new? $5. That car is far from brand new. No, brand new short chassis. Short chassis. 10 seconds left. Hendrick now 1.7 back, closing the gap a little bit. Maybe I need to wear the UGG slippers. I think that's why I'm messed up, dude. Time's gonna expire. Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. Keep going, Billy. Keep going, keep going. Chris, you're done.
Camara done.
Michael, you're done.
Michael McMullen done.
Everybody else will be done when they cross here. Watch back dribble, watch back dribble. Easy on the back
Hendrick
dribble, easy on the back dribble.
Done. Jake Conrad done.
Got Billy to finish. And that is the race. Get Marshall to grab the blowers here. Marshall to grab the blowers. Michael going to take it. 18.508. Hendrick 18.511. Jake 17.509. Billy 17.519. Chris Camara 16.506. Marshalls, I need you guys to grab the blowers. Up now, race 21. Second heat of 13.5. Independent four-wheel drive buggy. Get drivers from last right back out here to Marshall. Race 22. Make sure you guys are making your way through tech.
What, with 2 hands? Dude, Doug's on me.
Drivers from the last one. Get you guys right back out here to Marshall. Again, guys, after this round,
2
we're
minutes to the
officially
start of the
almost done with
race.
round 2. After round 2, we are going to be doing a resort for round 3. So once again, the race order will change for round number 3 of qualifying. But up now, race 21, race 22. Make sure you guys are making your way through tech. Drivers from the last one, get you guys right back out here to Marshall. You guys may go ahead and start rolling them off. Get some laps in.
One minute to the start of the race.
Drivers from the last one, where are you guys at? If I can possibly get a volunteer for Billy. We need one volunteer at the start of the straightaway. Thank you, Mac. I'll get you over here. Yeah. All right, no more laps, no more laps. Get them all lined up, no more laps. Thank you, Mac. All right, get where you guys need to be. Separate yourselves out on the tone. Watch back triple. Watch back triple. Oh, that is all clear. One minute in, we got Eli Vanderbeek leading away. 18.506. Derek 17.508. Jake Hoffman 17.511. Steve 16.507. Robert 16.518. Doug 15.5 flat. Chris 11.506. Watch triple. Minute 45 in. Eli still leading away. 17.507. Derek 16.504. Jake Hoffman 16.506. Robert 15.510. Steve 15.513. Doug 14.501. Chris 12.5 flat.
Well, have you seen this baddie that races?
Two 2:30 and 2:30 to go, halfway. Eli leading away. 17.504. Derek 16.5 flat. Jake Hoffman 16.519. Doug 15.510. Steve 15.515. Chris 13.510. Minute 30 left to go. Eli leading away still 17.5 flat. Jake 16.501. Robert 15.501. Doug 15.504. Steve 15.505. Chris 13.506.
One minute left.
It's taken 6 hours so far. Started at 10. So 6:15 and we're about halfway there.
35 seconds left to go. Eli still leading away 17.501. Your leader, that blue and red over that center double. He's coming up on, it looks like Doug and Chris here. 15 seconds left to go. Time's an expire. Keep going, keep going. Keep going, Jake, keep going.
Doug Hunley done.
Doug, you're done. Keep going, Robert, keep going. Eli, you're done. Chris, you're done.
Chris
Keep
Gross
going,
done.
Robert, keep going. Steve, you're
Sanders
done. I got Robert and Jake to finish. Got Robert and Jake. There's Jake. I got
Hoffman
Robert
done.
to finish, guys. Still got one to finish. That is a
Robert
race.
Summers done.
Eli going to take it
race is
17.507. Jake
completed.
17.516. Robert 16.516. Doug 15.504. Steve 15.509. Chris 13.504. Up now, race 22. Final race of round